The Otterbox Defender, this thing is a stalwart in terms of iPhone cases. This thing has been around forever, but how does the iPhone 16 version fare with this giant cutout? We're gonna break this case down and I'm gonna tell you if I wasn't a reviewer, would I get this case? Now this case has, well, obviously a very rugged look to it, and it comes in a variety of different colors for you to choose from. The overall design really hasn't changed in like 10, 12 years. The iPhone sits in a polycarbonate shell and is wrapped in a TPU cover. The one neat thing about this is that you don't have to take the case apart to install your iPhone. Honestly, the Otterbox Defender does not look nice. It prioritizes protection as well as being rugged over, looks. Now it looks like Otterbox has updated the finish on this product. There's a bunch of like micro dots on it now rather than just being a smooth piece of rubber. The edges have a kind of a matte finish to it, slight matte, and then there's grip strips along the edge of the case as well. Now, even with the giant camera cutout, this case weighs 63 grams for the iPhone 16 Pro version. That's 32% of the weight of the iPhone, and it's going to make your iPhone 76% thicker, which is a lot. This is a big case. Really hope you're not wearing any skinny jeans if you buy this product. And when it comes to using your iPhone in this case, it is pretty decent. The grip is phenomenal on this product with the updated finish. The buttons are integrated in the case and they are pretty hard to press like usual. Feels like I'm poking a slightly stale marshmallow. The one neat thing is that the taper on this case is pretty extreme, which means screen access for this product is decent considering that you've got some massive clearances at the top for screen protection. Now when it comes to MagSafe strength, it takes about 5.4 newtons to pull an Apple Wallet off the case, average being 7.5. It takes 10.4 newtons to push the wallet off the case, with the average being 9.1. Now when it comes to rotation, it takes about 6 newtons, which is actually higher than average. So it's a little weird. Pulling it off is below average, but everything else that deals with sliding on the case is above average, which makes sense given the finish of the product. Now, I'm on a mission to figure out what the best iPhone cases are. This one is pretty good, so if you're going to get it, make sure you use my links. I'm a reviewer, not an influencer. There's no one paying. Otterbox isn't paying me to make this video. I just want to figure out what the best accessories are out there. Now, when it comes to protection, this thing is a tank. The outer shell is going to eat all the scrapes and scuffs that's going to happen when you drop it on gravel. And the case edges are extremely stiff because of the polycarbonate shell. And I can't forget that there is a port cover for your port. Now, when it comes to drop protection, this case is slightly above average in terms of my scoring. When it came to the initial impact, it absorbed everything fairly well, but there was quite a bit of leftover force that gets absorbed by the iPhone. For my calculations, it's about 40% worse than average, so quite a bit. All that to say is that your glass isn't going to crack on your iPhone, but the insides are going to get a little muddled up. Now, when it comes to face-first drops, the corner for this case took 91 newtons to remove, and that is extremely high. That's one of the highest values I've observed for a product. As I said before, the taper on the screen is pretty significant, so face-first drops, not a problem. Your screen protector isn't eating dirt. Honestly, this thing is like a fortress. It's like the Death Star of iPhone cases, but there is a weak spot. Now, the camera cutout is comically large. Like, it is so big. That is just ridiculous. One bad drop on the edge and you're gonna have an issue with using your button. Now, I will admit that a drop here is going to be far and few between, but the other thing that does not make sense to me is that there is no gasket preventing dust and debris from staying outside the case. At this point, I think Otterbox could have made a case with just a button that, even though that the scrolling didn't work, you can still use it as a camera button. I think they would have been better served instead of doing this. I'll be honest with you, as a case reviewer, this looks ridiculous to me. Now, this case is going to set you back $65. At that price point, that's the cost of a date at a fast food joint, but unlike that date that you took to the fast food joint, it's not going to ghost you. It's going to stick around through the bad and the good. Now, at this price point, you're basically paying for a really tough case as well as the Otterbox brand. The other things to mention is that there are lanyard attachment points, so yay. So would I get this product if I wasn't a reviewer? The answer is probably not, unless I needed something extremely tough as well as something I could wear on my belt holster. So yeah, first time watching my videos, I do encourage you to click subscribe. I'm a reviewer, not an influencer. I'm trying to figure out what the best iPhone cases are, so if you're planning on getting this one, then use my links. If not, do check out my channel for the list with all the other case reviews. Thanks for watching.